Uh, Good morning. I just would like to share a word that I felt the Lord gave to me from the book of Samuel. You know, life is sometimes full of delays, and we wonder why. Why do we experience delay? What's the purpose of having to wait so long for things? Couldn't God just give them to us quickly? But as I was reading the first chapter of Samuel, I saw very clearly that there's a purpose that God has in delay. The delay is part of his purposes to produce in us something. Samuel is a story, first chapter of Samuel is a story about a guy called Elkanah and his two wives. He had two wives, one of whom was called Hannah. And his other wife had a child, but Hannah didn't have any children. And this was a real problem to Hannah. And every year they used to go up to the temple. When they went up to the temple, the other wife would mock Hannah for her lack of children. And Hannah was distressed about this. And I believe that Hannah was a godly woman. You know, she was a woman who sought God. But God didn't answer, didn't seem to, and I'm sure she prayed many times, but her prayers didn't seem to be answered until the last time she went to the temple. But the last time she went to the temple, she prayed a prayer of desperation to God. And she said to God, she said, Lord, if you give me if you give me a child, I'll give him back to you. He'll be yours. Now, as soon as God heard that prayer and saw that she was willing to receive something from him, not for her benefit, but to give back to God, God immediately released the child to Hannah. Very soon she became pregnant and she bore a son who we know became Samuel, the great prophet. And so she maybe before she wanted a child to compete with the other wife. Maybe she wanted a child out of her own desire. Maybe for many other reasons, she may have wanted a child to take away the stigma, you know. But she came to a position where she wanted something to give it back to God. And God at that point was felt free to release to her what she wanted. Because there had been a change in her heart. Her heart had shifted through the process of delay. The delay had brought about a change in her heart. And I believe that the Lord often uses our circumstances to produce change in our heart because he is more interested in producing change in us than us just having a gift from him. He wants to give us things, but he also wants to produce change because the change is eternal. The change he produces in our heart is the character that he wants to give us, the character of Christ. So Hannah received this, and she was true to her promise. She gave the child back to God, and he went to serve in the temple. And as we know, he went on to become. But it didn't end there because God then gave her more children. So not only did he answer her prayer, but he answered her prayer abundantly. She went on to have 3 sons and 2 daughters. So I think there's a lesson in this for us. You know, that when our heart motivation is right, when our hearts are right, God will see that, and there's a timing to God delivering the promises to us. So what can we learn from this? Well, we can learn that maybe there's a shortcut for us. Maybe if we position our hearts to start with, we may not have to go through the delay. But there you are. That's just maybe a hint there. So, okay, and bless you all.